Hello, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Depends where you are watching from at this moment. Really, it's still all about the senator you are seeing here, Ekweremadu. But this time around, what is it all about? It's all about these three people we are seeing here, including other two people. Asari dokugbo, Nnamdi Ekweremadu, and the German people. They've really responded to this situation and the incident. Dino Melaye here serve as, prophet on this particular issue. I have his speech also where he said and commented in the House of Senate that if nothing is done concerning the insecurity here in Nigeria, that a day shall come when the citizens will rise up against them, demolishing their houses, beating them, and so on and so forth. You will hear him say it. I'm gonna tag the clip here. That's video. I have it here. I'm gonna show it to you. Try to watch to the end, you will see it. So Nnamdi himself came up with the speech that why they did what they did, was the silence of these senators and governors on what is happening in Southeast. So, not only that, he debunked or challenged, in fact, not even debunked, he challenged the speech of Asari dokugbo. I listened to the audio where he was saying that even though Ekweremadu had contributed immensely getting him out of the prison, that wouldn't be a justification for them to be silent on what is going on in the southeast area of Nigeria. And what happened to him will serve a deterrent to every other governors and senators who will travel to any other part of the country where the Igbos or, in quotes, IPOP are. So that was exactly what he said. So the audio speech has gone viral too. He said a lot of stuff. Why Asari dokugbo called him an ingrate, and condemned his acts and action, and made us to understand how Ekweremadu contributed immensely on getting him out of the prison. So these are even the German people. I have the clip here also. You are going to watch it and listen to it yourself. When they were called and asked question on what is the take of German on those citizens or people that assault this senator. He was like, the man was like, well, the situation called the presence of the police, and the police came and arrested the situation. So there is no more investigation on this matter, and the matter is dead. So I still have the clip here. I want you to watch it and listen to it. So, and Ekweremadu said, well, I have forgiven them, even though the German wants to do anything that is on their own, because he saw the group of people that did, assaulted him as people who were under the influence of alcohol and drugs. So that was exactly what he said, Ekweremadu, that he has forgiven them. So I want you to watch these videos and tell me exactly what you think about what Asari dokugbo said, what I have told you Nnamdi said, what the German people responded on the interview concerning this incident, and also what Ekweremadu said. So 4 of these category of persons I want you to listen to them very well and tell us what you think about this, because this is a very serious matter indeed. This is a very serious matter indeed. And from what we heard also, they have written the German ambassadors to make sure they do something on these people who, embarrassed the senator. That was the word they used. I'm not the one using the word, but I'm just quoting the people that want those IPOB people to be punished, or their case to be brought to book. That's exactly what I'm saying. So I don't know, guys, what do you think about this? Tell us what this is. Ekweremadu, the senator of Federal Republic of Nigeria, wants a deputy senate president. So do you think what happened to him will serve as a deterrent to other people, and they will sit up to defend the Southeast? Because while Nnamdi was talking, he said he read Vanguard. He quoted the caption that says Ruga people has started their settlement in Enugu. So he quoted I think about 40 or whatever settled, whatever. So there was you listen to the video, you will exactly get what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is faith is this. IPOB, from what Nnamdi was saying, are fighting against the Fulani herdsmen and the settlement of Ruga and the other marginalizations. So what do you think about this? Watch all these videos, please. Don't fail to subscribe. Right?
Police, intelligence gathering in this country is dead. Events will happen, there will be signals that they will happen, and they will happen, and there will be no remedy. Mr. President, before the masses begin to chase us, before they begin to destroy our vehicles and our homes, I think it is time we act and make hay while the sun shines.
And the German police authorities have been speaking on the incident of the assault against the former Deputy Senate President, Senator Ekweremadu, which happened in Nuremberg over the weekend. The police there described the incident as a demonstration by those who attacked the lawmaker, and that no arrests were made in relation to the fracas. The police officer was speaking to a freelance journalist, Rona Meyer, in an exclusive interview with Channels Television.
Hello?
Hello?
I have a few questions about the case.
There is nothing, not very much about this. The secretary from Nigeria came and about 30 people demonstrated against him, and then the police was called and they calmed the situation, and the secretary or minister who he was drove away with his car, and everything was over. There is nothing happened.
So there are not going to be any arrests or any further investigation?
No arrest, nothing. The police calmed the situation. There were about 30 persons who demonstrated against this minister who he was, and he get back in his car and drove away and flew back to Munich, I think Munich, and then back to Nigeria.
Okay.
And nobody was arrested, so I know.
Okay, so the investigation is closed as it is?
Yes.
Okay.
It's no police investigation.
The Nigerian embassy in Germany has requested a thorough investigation of this attack, or the attack that occurred a few days ago, with a view to identifying the perpetrators and bringing them swiftly to justice in accordance with German law. This will deter future acts of violence against officials of the Nigerian government on German soil, particularly against the backdrop of threats by the proscribed IPOB to carry out similar attacks on more Nigerian dignitaries, especially those from the southeastern part of the country. That's according to the request by the embassy.
Hello?
Hello?
I have a few questions about the case.
There is nothing, not very much about this. The secretary from Nigeria came and about 30 people demonstrated against him, and then the police was called and they calmed the situation, and the secretary or minister who he was drove away with his car, and everything was over. There is nothing happened.
So there are not going to be any arrests or any further investigation?
No arrest, nothing. The police calmed the situation. There were about 30 persons who demonstrated against this minister or who he was, and he get back in his car and drove away and flew back to Munich, I think Munich, and then back to Nigeria.
Okay.
And nobody was arrested, so I know.
Okay, so the investigation is closed as it is?
Yes.
Okay.
It's no police investigation.
Fellow Biafrans, I saw this coming, that a Frankenstein monster was being created. I saw the signal. I saw the red flag. And I warned you that if something is not done about Nnamdi Kanu, it will consume the Igbo people. And you did not listen. I took some time, more than 24 hours after the break of the news, on the dastard and cowardly attack on one of our finest and one of our best, Ekweremadu, who I know very well, was one of the people who made this ingrate Nnamdi Kanu to come out of prison. I am privy to most of the discussions, and I feel very sad that I was part. I participated in those meetings. Ekweremadu and Abaribe were the arrowhead that moved for the release of this ingrate Nnamdi Kanu. That Ekweremadu will be attacked, disgraced, and his clothes torn. For what purpose? To achieve what? If this dangerous trend is not stopped among Igbo Biafrans, where one man arrogates to himself the right to life, to give life, and to pronounce death, you will be in fire, because others will fight him. Fulani people are killing. Gambari herdsmen are killing people everywhere in Igbo land. I have not heard IPOB, cowardly IPOB, raising their hand. It is to sneak in the night to go and kill fellow Igbo Biafrans. That is what they can do. It's to sneak to mob attack fellow Igbo Biafrans. That is what they can do. Shame on all of you supporting it. I feel so ashamed. I feel so ashamed. I feel ashamed that I, Alabeti Abale, my ancestor is an Abba man, a warrior from Abom in Abam. My grandmother, my great-grandmother, one is from Amore, the other one is from Ozakoli. I have Igbo blood flowing in my vein. I have never denied it. The same way Ijaw blood is flowing in my vein. I feel so ashamed. What contribution did Nnamdi Kanu father or his family gave to the Biafran liberation struggle. Mine is legendary. My uncle, His Majesty King Frederick Prince Makri VIII, abdicated the sacred throne of the Kalahari people for his support for Biafra. Who is Nnamdi father? Who is Nnamdi? A warrant, an ordinary warrant chief of an autonomous community created just yesterday. My father was enlisted into the Nigerian army. Honorable Justice Melford Goodell. At that time, he was an health worker, a community health worker in Aba. And he served under Samuel Mbakwe. If we don't rise up against this evil and send this miscreant out of our house, they will set our house on fire. This is the time to kick them out of the house before they set the house on fire.
A few hours ago, somewhere in Germany, some members of the IPOB decided to launch an attack on the former deputy president, Senate president of the country, Ekweremadu. While there are mixed reactions, what is your position? Is the repression or oppression of the people a justification for onslaught or attack on government officials?
No, my own perception, the video clip that I watched, was just that they questioned him. They asked questions. And Nigerians anywhere in the world should be free to ask questions. For former or current public officers to justify their actions, to justify their position, there is no offense in that. That is no attack. It's a question of asking questions to justify his actions, his statements, his attitude, his position. And that is a lesson for all public officers at one time or the other. All those who are depriving us democratic rights today would answer for crimes against humanity.